the morning and I go to work. I spend my days with the sun, wind, and dirt. I dream of days when I rock these microphones. I remember them days when I was all alone. Still I found the courage to stand on my feet. For 28 years in this hole I dug is deep. I write songs with my friends on the street. Listen, I stay strong so my family can eat.
Change in my pocket. Can't buy me some bread. Change in perspective, y'all, is good for my head. No, life is short if you only live once. But if you work it right, you know once is enough.
Reach into my pocket and I pull out something. Look into my wallet and my money's all spent. Now I understand why my girl's stressed and acting up, raising the child while the bills keep stacking up. I give a nod to the poor man on the street, and I thank God when I sit down to eat. I felt the silence when my pepper moved on, and the earth shook and my daughter was born.
Change in my pocket. Can't buy me some bread. But a change in perspective, y'all, is good for my head. You know life is short if you only live once. But if you work it right, you know once is enough. Yeah.
SP. SP on the trumpet now. I'd like to also take this time to again thank y'all for coming down to the Grand Theater. Because this is where all this stuff originated. I had such a passion for music, and I had a bunch of good friends who had such a passion for music, and so with Justin Greenwald on the keyboards, who's been a good friend of mine, who's been doing shows with me for a long time. He's from Elizabeth. David Jameson on the drums. Chapelonius. Jason Sari on the bass, who's been with me also a long time. Ryan Mills, who is also from Elizabeth, has just joined the bill, so Ryan Mills on guitar. We got Joe Ruck on the trombone too. But he is not from Elizabeth. Boo! John Bell on the trumpet. On the saxophone, this is a dear friend, a new dear friend to me. We had a gig. We had a gig in West Virginia in this really far in the backwoods, scary place. And I needed a horn player, and I called him, and I never met him before, and he said he'd be there immediately. And he's been here immediately ever since, and I love him. It's Darnell on the saxophone. And the guy that helps me write all these tunes and put all these arrangements together and lyrics has been a big inspiration to me too. And he's from Elizabeth, and his father's from Elizabeth, and his grandfather was a musician. Can't forget Pinky. He had a huge impact on the bluegrass scene here in Elizabeth, so. And I know his father was just telling me a story about coming to see scary movies here and running home in the dark. It's pretty cool. Vince Wiley from Elizabeth. And I'm Sean Riggs, and I put this band together. This is my band. So thank y'all for coming.
Change in my pocket, can't buy me some bread, but a change in perspective is good for my head. No, life is short, and you only live once, but if you work it right, you know once is enough. So change in my pocket, can't buy me some bread, but a change in perspective, y'all, is good for my head. You know life is short, and you only live once, but if you work it right, you know once is enough.